Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Richard Branson, all of the humongous corporate entrepreneurs. When you think of Jeff Bezos, generally you think of Amazon. But a lot of people don't realize that he owns, I think, 13 other businesses, last I counted. And he is the CEO of all of them, if not most of them. He might have stepped down in some of them. But how is it that somebody can run these multi-billion-dollar businesses, several of them, 13 plus of them? Same thing with Elon Musk, because Elon Musk has SpaceX, Tesla, Boring Company, a bunch of different companies. How can they do that when you or most entrepreneurs, most small business people are spending a ton of time just trying to build out, just trying to survive? And usually it's 80 hours a week, right? So how is it possible? Well, when I started my businesses, I was all over the place. I did not even know how to make $100. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to do anything. And a lot of my time, this is where a lot of people go wrong. They start trying to make money and it doesn't work and they stop. But what you'll find is the successful entrepreneurs, the successful business people, they'll go out, they'll do something, they'll get punched in the face, and then what they'll do is they'll find a way to learn how to either avoid that happening again or to do something better. So it's a constant, they are constantly learning, whether it's with books, whether it's with courses, whether it's with mentors, whether it's with advisors. They're constantly learning how to avoid the pitfalls that they've been falling into and how to do things in a way that grows their business, grows their skill set, and so on. And I'm not just talking they do it once and then they go and try it again. Generally, they're reading tons of books. They are immersing themselves in that problem until they can solve it. So when I was doing that, I had no skills in sales. I had no skills in organization. I had no skills in hiring people. I had no skills in anything. And so every time a problem would come up, I'd have to learn how to resolve that problem. The cool thing is that every action led to something new to learn. Every action led to the next skill to learn. And these skills saved money, made money, and ultimately saved time, which is extremely valuable. The most valuable. As my business was growing, I was doing IT, I was doing web design, I was building courses for different people. There was a whole bunch of things that was happening. And as that's happening, I found that my time became very, very limited. And so I had to start hiring people. So I started hiring people to do some of the administrative tasks. And then from there, as I'm hiring, I had to figure out how to train. Because what was happening was I would show them what to do. They'd get confused. I'd get frustrated. They get frustrated, and then they leave. Have you ever had a boss that told you to do something but gave you like absolutely no direction and then made you feel stupid for not doing the thing that they wanted you to do. That's basically what I was doing. Luckily, I learned from it. A lot of bosses won't learn from that, right? And so I I learned from that mistake by getting a course by one of my friends. So I was working with with a buddy, and he said, "Hey, my other buddy he has this course that teaches you how to systemize." And I was like, "Sweet." So I got the course, and it was completely changed my life. Told me how to create documentation, how to do it the fast way, and how to outsource the right way, how to hire workers the fast and easy way. And my time went, I had so much more available time. I was able to then start other businesses, and then I would train other people how to do what I was doing in that business, and they would run that business. So I had drop shipping business, marketing business, and it would just go on and on and on. Later on, as the company started growing, I found that I wasn't going to be able to, once again, I wasn't going to be able to do things the same way. Like, I didn't understand even how to create solid organizations. I was giving out way too much in bonuses. I was giving way too much in payroll and all this other stuff, to the point where I almost lost my business at one point in time because of the bonuses and the bonus structure that I had. I almost destroyed my entire Pro Sulim business because I didn't understand. It was one of those the next learning phase, right? I ended up bringing on the guy that I bought the course. I ended up doing a win-win with him where he, it's pretty cool seeing Disneyland over here. We developed a win-win where he would build out the organization, build out the systems, build out the structure, build out the incentive structure, payroll, all these different things, because that's what he was good at. And I would be the visionary, and I would come up with the new ideas of, not just ideas, but actually start them and make money with them, and then plug those into the business. And it was cool because in a matter of a year and a half, we grew, I want to say it ended up being like 742% or something like that. That growth would not have happened if my mentor didn't become a valuable part of my business. And then because he took that over, once again, my time was brought back to a place where I can be creative. I can grow new parts of the business. I could do a whole host of different things that I wasn't able to do before. This is how those big guys do it. It's a rinse and repeat method. A lot of the times you think they had overnight success, but they're almost decades. It's almost decades of the rinse. Try something, it works, great. It doesn't, find a way to avoid that in the future. Buy a course, skill set, mentor, whatever, and learn it all over again. That is how they build a business. I mean, yes, they have systems and processes and they scale that way and everything like that. But in reality, the understanding systems and processes, which is extremely important to scale a business, is only a piece of the process of growing. And so what have you tried, if you've done any type of entrepreneurship? What have you tried to do, you failed, but you didn't find a resolution for it? You didn't buy a course, you didn't learn a new skill set to make sure that it doesn't happen again. What did you do? What have you done where there's not that follow-up of learning? It was just really just giving up. How can you take that punch in the face and turn it into a win for you? How can you take that punch in the face and turn it into something that helps you to grow your time, grow your money, and grow your skill set, so that in the future you're able to then master that problem, so that you are able to then, sorry, there's a ambulance coming by, master that problem so it never happens again, but you're also able to then use it to your advantage and leverage it to make more money, have more time on your hands and things like that. I challenge you to do that, because it's those things that are going to get you to places that you never ever expected to go, and have wealth beyond your wildest dreams and time beyond your wildest dreams.